It's a battle of titans, YouTube and Twitch battling it out for the dominance of the live streaming space. Out of nowhere, the young upshot, Kick, jumps into the ring and starts landing blows. This was a brief visualization of what Kick was able to accomplish in its first year in the creator economy. Should we celebrate their success and the fact that they're already helping streamers get paid more? Or would Kick's questionable past roar its ugly head and take down the careers of thousands of creators? Kick is a very young company that saw a tremendous rise in popularity thanks in large portion to a handful of decisions by Twitch. First, Twitch made a welcome change and banned gambling streams on their platform. This positive change unquestionably left a few fans of the content and its creators struggling to regain the ground and connect. Out of nowhere, Kick emerged, welcoming those creators and their audience. Gambling is okay on our platform, and by the way, most of the other controversial items are welcome too, said Kick as they opened their doors to hundreds of creators and the millions of their fans. To help Kick's growth, Twitch decided to make a handful of terrible decisions. Creators are key to growth and success of any social media platform, so of course it made sense for Twitch to lower their payouts, since paying people less always encourages them to work harder. Kick took advantage of this lapse in the decision making by Twitch, and they announced the most generous payout program and even teased a potential program that would pay fixed hourly rate to every creator who hits a specific criteria. To keep the momentum of positive reception from the creators and the viewers, Kick captured the crown jewel, XQC, the top Twitch creator who held that spot for a few years. Kick offered XQC $100 million over 2 years to stream on Kick. This is a professional sports kind of money. LeBron James is being paid less for his current contract. And because Kick doesn't like to do things halfway, they shortly announced a series of other major signings worth nearly as much as what they're paying to XQC. The natural question you should be asking yourself, how the heck are they paying all of these bills? I mean, they're burning cash like it's 1999. And to answer this question, we have to follow the money trail all the way back to those who are actually paying Kick's bills. Stake.com, the largest online crypto gambling website that is racking hundreds of millions of dollars, is Kick's parent company. Legally, they're not connected, but both companies have the same co-founders and Stake is paying for Kick's expenses. You might have seen Stake's logo in UFC, Formula One, other sports, and even in posts by Drake. We'll come back to this guy in a minute. Stake is widely popular because it's a Curacao-based company that is not required to check for gamblers' location. This enables people from all over the world to gamble even if they live in the countries where online gambling is prohibited. VPN and crypto wallet is all those folks need to access Stake. Remember when I said that Kick emerged shortly after gambling live streams were prohibited by Twitch? This is why. The founders of the biggest crypto casino that used to enlist thousands of players by sponsoring streamers on Twitch lost all of those marketing leads overnight. To make up for it, they decided to start their own streaming platform with blackjack and hookers. Gambling is a vice. We're okay to enjoy them. But when it comes to Stake.com, there are bigger issues. Not verifying ID and geographical location of the player enables addicts and underage players to freely participate in gambling. And when advertising the brand with superstars like Drake, Stake is committing the biggest fraud in my opinion. All those multi-million-dollar bets that you see Drake share and all of the other creators share on their social media are mostly fake. These people do not gamble with their own money. Stakes gives them the funds to gamble so no one risks losing a cent. All those questionable wins entice millions of people around the world to gamble and lose their real hard-earned money. It is a big claim, so I'll link a few videos below that go in depth on how exactly this scheme works. Unfortunately, it is not illegal, and frankly, it's gross and more people should know about it. Everything that I mentioned so far is what's funding Kick. XQC and other creators are being paid in these blood money. Now, in their defense, you could make an argument, a mental gymnastic of sorts, and say, but these creators do not promote Stake, they're simply happy to have a platform in Kick to stream without worrying about their future. And sure, they might not be promoting it, but they bring millions of their viewers to the platform, and you'd be foolish to think that Kick is paying XQC $50 million a year just to stream. They want all those eyeballs on the platform because some of them will see those other gambling streams, they will get curious, they will register and play. So sure, you're not directly promoting Stake.com as a creator who's streaming on Kick, but you know that they're sponsored by them and you know that every time you bring a viewer in, they will be exposed to those online casinos. So with all of this, why did I decide to talk about them as one of the influential brands in the creator economy? I wanted to make this video because Kick undoubtedly influenced a few positives. Twitch had to reconsider their strategy and how they treat their creators based on these events. I bet YouTube is standing in its own corner watching this unfold, contemplating on how could they leverage this situation. Some creators will be better off thanks to the ruckus Kick caused in the creator economy, but the strong connection to stake.com and a completely unsustainable business model that is burning cash makes me think that the glory days of Kick will pass by fast. Stake can only skirt around the regulation loopholes for so long. Eventually, the law will catch up, those loopholes will be patched, and their river of gold will slowly dry out. I bet these guys will find other borderline ethical ways to make money, but this switch won't be fast enough to support the millions of dollars Kick committed to pay out to these creators. And outside of Stake, Kick doesn't have any sponsors on the website as of the recording of this video. Although Kick founders stated that their goal is to attract other brands, those companies and their advertising agencies will be cautious. Many of the rules the companies like Twitch and YouTube developed were to appease the advertisers and create a brand-safe environment. If Kick hopes to attract any of these advertisers, they'd have to implement similar regulations, thus slowly turning into another regulated platform. And finally, Twitch is a child company of one of the richest corporations in the world, and they still have to make money. Stake has deep pockets, sure, but nowhere near Amazon, so eventually they will require a positive return from Kick. And something tells me, once all of these changes start to happen, they will not be welcomed with as much passion. Depending on how next year goes, Kick might make it back on my list of most influential companies in the creator economy. Negative experience is still experience, so hopefully we'll learn something new. And if you're curious to learn more about other companies on my list, or you're curious to learn more about the creator economy in general, check out this playlist, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!